Hello, everyone. Welcome. How the devil are we? Hope we're all good. Who remembers last night in the Pentagon challenge when we were this close to actually winning the African Champions League? Genuinely, for the first time of asking, we got to the African Champions League final. And it was a two-legged affair, and we didn't know it was a two-legged affair. Not that that would have made a difference, but we lost the African Champions League. Honestly, it was so subdued that winning the South African League almost didn't matter. That's how elite we felt at that point. Yeah, we won the league, and it didn't matter because we missed out on the Champions League. And rather than go again, which we could have done, the chat decided that the best thing to do was obviously move continents. We'd already sort of agreed that anyway. We'd been there 6 years, figured we are going to have to scratch it and say, well, we didn't quite get there. So what we did was we took some leagues out and we added some leagues in, and we did a little holiday for a bit to the 1st of January. To try and see if we could get a new job. We want it to be an MLS. So, let's have a little look then, shall we? See what jobs are around. See what happens. Because what I will tell you is that while we've been holidaying through, we've missed out on some jobs which would have been a little bit easier, I presume. They might have been a bit easier. Lightning Car, thank you very much for the bit of water, by the way. I think I will need that because I'm still a little bit under the weather. Thank you very much for that. Barton, appreciate the resub as well, by the way, my friend. 23 months is wonderful. Let's show you where we could have gone, could potentially go. And let's see, because it's going to be MLS, isn't it? So here we are then. We're getting into still question marks of why did we resign from South Africa. It doesn't really matter why we resigned. We did resign. This is what we've currently got as the state of play for job vacancies. Morocco and China and Egypt and Korea. Which, fine. It's not quite Champions League level. The kits are quite smart, though. But it's also not where we think we're going to be going. Now, what's happened is, right? What's happened is we've loaded up some new leagues while we've been simulating through to get to January. So we are going to hope for some more clubs to come around. Now, these are the leagues we've currently got loaded in. Okay? We now have Mexico. We now have Argentina. We now have Brazil. We now have United States. Thailand is going to come out in a few days. South Korea is still there, which of course will be fun. Japan is still there. Should be fun. Colombia has just been loaded in as well. Now, I'm aware that when I set this challenge out, originally my plan was to go Africa, Asia, North America, South America, Europe. That was the plan. But Rugio is a man who has a lot of sway around here, and he has managed to garner a lot of support for the MLS. Now, what's interesting is you get things like this Rosario Central job potentially becoming available in Mexico. I've already gone past, while I was doing my holiday, I already saw things like the Club Necaxa job come and go. I saw the Club America job come and go. I'm not saying we would have got these jobs, obviously, but it would have been interesting to have been in the consideration for these jobs and have a bit of a chat. I mean, you know, you got here, there you go. This is the two Liga MX titles. They've obviously not won the Have they won the North American Champions Cup? There you go, they have won it. There are no rules in TJ's world. There are very, very few rules. Very few. We are going to just click through tonight. It's going to be a chilled one. We're going to have it laid back. We want to get to the MLS. So that's what we will do. Okay? And I want you all to, to understand that this is what's happening. Lyong Shanyang Urban have just hired Risto Stoichkov as their new manager. Incredible. Risto Stoichkov is living his best life. So yeah, we've got to wait now for MLS to start and for teams to play badly and look to consider moving their manager on. So yeah, season 7 might not even be a season. So it's going to be interesting. I can't even say to you, who do we want to manage, because it doesn't matter. The jobs aren't around at the minute. Like, we just have to wait and see what comes up. How many pads and pens do we need for MLS recruitment? Yeah, I know, A15. It's going to be ridiculous. I've already loaded up the rules on the internet to try and read through it, because I don't know what the rules of MLS are, and I don't think anybody knows what the rules are, right? Try and convince me you do, and I'll call you a liar. Damon Hetter says, no Scotland, no party. Agree, Damon, but we're going to struggle in the MLS with Scotland, although we will try and sign Alan Hutton, probably. I did have a bit of news as well. We have had a look for Job Bellingham. He's at Manchester United, so we're not going to get Job, sadly. Speaking of cheap Aldi Baileys, we've got Aldi Baileys on the go as well, because we are going to have to drink that while we try and understand the rules. The rules for MLS are all rules from memory. All of it, yeah. Every single bit of the rules is rules. There's rules for who you can have in your squad, who you can't have in your squad. There's some money for transfers, but I don't know if you can use it. There's money that is allocation for wages, but then there's extra money for designated players, and then if players get injured, then they go on a separate waiver wire, and then I don't know whether you just lose them or not. From memory, our coaching reputation was 2.5 stars, so I think we're going to struggle for an MLS job, you know. Oh god, there's the Adidas player as well. Oh, I think we're going to struggle with an MLS job. Genuinely. Like, I will be trying to get us one, but don't feed your players after midnight. All players wear tank tops. They have the right to bear arms. Nice. Let's have a quick little look and see how the Kaiser Chiefs are getting on, by the way, without us. They're 12th. Oh dear. They were league champions. Shout out to Amazulu, by the way, who are having a great time. But, yeah. I think we're going to struggle if we get an MLS job. I think we're going to struggle to get an MLS job, and then we're going to struggle with that job. I mean, Deportivo Guadalajara, they're a 3.5-star job. We're not going to get them. Club Necaxa are 3. In fact, what we need to do is find out what standard MLS jobs are. Most of them are 3. Atlanta's 3.5. Everywhere else is 3. Dallas is 3.5. Inter Miami, Galaxy, LAFC, New York, Portland Timbers are 3.5. Sounders are 3.5. Toronto's 3.5. Oh, it's a big gamble. It's a big gamble to get a US job. It's even a gamble to get a Mexican job. There's a lot of 3.5-star teams there as well. There's some 3 stars in Argentina, though. Velez, for example. Kilmesh, a 2.5. Platenza, Newell's Old Boys, a 3. I'm just saying, right? We might end up going Copa Libertadores. And I've only had half a swig of hot toddy, so let's see what happens. Botafogo, a 2.5 stars in Brazil. Oh, we could be turning this boat around. Tony's Old Boys has a nice ring to it. Yeah. Lasers Pew Pews has never done MLS. Reading the rules makes my brain hurt. Join the club. Join the club. Chris Lacey, get in Mexican League 2. No, we're trying to do a Pentagon, but badly. I don't think Mexican League 2 is the way to go. Mexican League 1 isn't really the way to go. But I don't know. Maybe we just turn this into like a really mad journey person career. Rouge, how upset would you be if we don't end up in MLS straight away? Like, join Scotland. Again, that's going to make us struggle for a Pentagon, Damon. I know I'm bad at the game, right? But I need to put my chips a little bit closer to try and put things, go, look, come on, let's try and make this happen. I don't think going to Scotland's going to help us. We've been to Scotland before and it hasn't worked well for us. Despite trying, I'm desperate. I'm desperate for it to work in Scotland, but it just doesn't happen. Botafogo is essentially Crystal Palace. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I presume you mean in terms of like where they finish in the league. Celtic did go well. Celtic was good. Rouge, I'd be more upset if we ended up at Bordeaux. What team we're using in Scotland? I mean, we've used a few. We used East Fife. We've used Motherwell. We've used a club that we don't even think is real, and we've used Celtic. So yeah, we've not had the best of times in Scotland. Dundee, I don't think Dundee would really work, to be honest. I don't think we could use East Fife again. I don't think we're allowed in East Fife again, which is probably for the best, to be honest. What club do you not think is real? Aberdeen. We're not entirely sure if they're real. We think they're fictional. We've blitzed them from our memory, and we've ripped out of all A Ordnance Survey maps. Aber what? Aber where? Aber who? It's definitely not real. Definitely not real. It's an imaginary place. It's the worst. It's the worst. The worst. 6 months of Football Manager I've ever done in game. I did not fare well there. We thought it was going to go well. We had high hopes for it, but sadly the in-game did not have the same hopes for us. So yeah, it was. Sadly, it wasn't meant to be. Argentinos Juniors, is that the club of Maradona? Or is it? I mean, I don't know whether that's going to really help us. No, it doesn't. I wouldn't imagine so. He's not named as one of the best players or icons. You would think they'd have mentioned him. Just defended the whole of Aberdeen. Good. Could take their imaginary place. We wanted it to work out. We really did, but it was just, I didn't get on board with the team. The team didn't get on board with me. They were going to sack us, so we resigned. It was probably for the best. I've gigged in Aberdeen before. It's nice. The people are good, but yeah, the The team on Football Manager. The less we say about them, the better. So Club America, again, their job's coming up again. Club Necaxa, Deportivo Guadalajara. I don't think we'll get these jobs, but I feel as though we probably should go for the interview just for practice. Who is the arch rival of Aberdeen? Is that Glasgow teams? I think they're arch rivals of everybody, aren't they? The locals are regarded as Toonsers. Oh, is that why I don't like them? Now my cousin used to live in Aberdeen. He stayed up there for a wee bit, and as I said, I've done loads of gigs up there, and I always enjoyed gigging in Aberdeen. It was very good. I used to do Breakneck quite a lot and the Blue Lamp, so I always had fun when I did it. But yeah, because of Football Manager, I fell out with them. Do Deportivo Guadalajara still have the rule you can only sign Mexican players? Asks Dazza. Oh, unnecessarily complicated rules. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Aberdeen versus Agadoo. I mean, again, that definitely ages you in our bracket. Right, let's see. Where are we going? Who are we talking about here? Guadalajara. Where would we find out? Do they have a... It doesn't have a... It's not going to tell you, is it? CONCACAF Champions League. They've won one. £23 million budget. Ooh. Judging by that, I would suggest, yes, you do only sign Mexican players. But they're 10th in Liga MX, which means they've probably won the title, I presume. Who knows? I mean, Club America's job is under threat, and they're top. Not that anyone understands how Mexican football works. They've got £11 million to spend. They've won 3 Champions Leagues. Right, I tell you what, here's what we need to find out. Who's actually in the Champions League? Philadelphia Union. Okay, Tigres. Charlotte FC. Montreal. Forge in Canada. Previous winners: Tigres, Atlas, Inter, Querétaro, Inter Miami, Club America. Right, okay, so it is fairly open then. Peru is a fun place, says Chris Lacey. I mean, again, are we going to be Champions League battling in Peru, Chris? If we just turn this into a journey person, then yeah, I imagine those sorts of places might become interesting, but I'm conscious of the fact that I've already failed in one continent, so I don't know whether I want to keep failing in more. Airwolf, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you. Appreciate you being here. Merry Christmas to you also. Merry Christmas to everyone, by the way. MacArthur FC. See, we could go to Australia. That's like MLS light. If we join a Mexican team, we certainly need Rich Owens' knowledge. I mean, that is a bold statement, isn't it, Franco? Rich Owens and knowledge in the same sentence. It's very rare that we can class Rich as an expert, but I think you might be right in this instance. Imagine that. Imagine calling on Rich Owens for help. Raj Casablanca could have been there. Crazy, I want to join the stream today and found someone else who lives in Aberdeen. This is what happens. We've got loads of people from all around the world. And what you can do is find someone who lives around the corner from you. But welcome in, Damon. Hope you're good. Appreciate the follow as well, by the way. Very kind. The pyramids job is available, so we can go to Egypt if needs be. Of course they're in Egypt. So yeah, this save might become... I mean, there's Rosario Central is now available. Right. Let's find out where we are, shall we? Because if we find out what level Rosario are at, we'll know whether we get laughed out of an interview or not. That's 3.5 stars. They're 16th. They're not even anywhere near. That's Argentina. So what, let's put him for it. Have they got a schedule? They're just playing in the Copa Argentina. Yeah, they've just got the league. Rosario and Newell's Old Boys rivals. Right, okay. I mean, I don't think we're going to get the job. Third kit is a Scotland flag. I'm in. I'm sold. This is how into MLS I am. I'm applying for jobs in Argentina. Going, maybe if I just have a little look at... Oh, in fact, the Old Boys job's available as well. Right. Just putting it out there. Would anyone be against the idea of us trying to take on Newell's Old Boys? It's not MLS. Marcelo Bielsa, Messi. That would be a good turn, wouldn't it? Right, okay. Let's think about this then. Right. Up the knobs. South America is still America. True. True. Chris Lacey got to the semi-finals of the Libertadores with Sports Boys. Who are Sports Boys? Are they Peru, are they? That's some good going. Maybe I need to believe in myself a little bit more. I think I've become a Leeds fan first. Chiefs, now the Knobs. Oh, I mean, I'm a 49ers fan as well, Brit, so... And I live in York, so... I'm almost a Leeds fan, aren't I? And I think Jonathan Woodgate was a great defender. Old Boys, Messi started there. He did indeed, Oyek. I actually tried to convince my eldest that he should be a Leeds fan rather than Liverpool, just because his mum wants to be a Liverpool. She's a Liverpool fan. I was like, I mean, you live in York. You should be a York fan, or at least be Leeds. It's close enough. I'd rather take you to Leeds. I mean, I'd rather be a Sunderland, obviously. But also at the same time, nobody deserves to be Sunderland. You need to keep that level of sadness away from him for a little bit longer. Right, there's still nothing coming through. Wouldn't wish a Leeds fan upon anybody. I know. The authorities would need to be mentioned straight away, wouldn't they? Notified. Right, give us Newell's Old Boys. Is this the Old Boys alumni? Batistuta, Eva Beniga, Walter Samuel, Americo Gallego, Jorge Valdano, Gabriel Heinze, Roberto Sensini, Mauricio Pochettino, Bielsa, Maxi Rodriguez. Yeah, that's reasonable, isn't it? That's not a bad setup. Being a Man U fan these days is pain. I mean, look, you can't complain about being a Man U fan. You've had 5 years, 10 years worth of bad. You had 20 years worth of brilliance. You know? You grew up in a family full of Reds. Oh, mate. Pyramids have offered me an interview. don't really want to go to pyramids, but they're 3-star teams. That gives you a bit of an idea as to where we are in our reputation. Independiente, a 3-star as well. Newell's a 3-star. I'm going to decline the pyramids interview though. Man U is nowhere near Sunderland and Newcastle levels of sadness, yeah. 2.5, you can blag a 3.5. Barton believes. Barton believes. Oh. Right. Golden Arrows, Cape Town has become available again. Oh no, Newell's old boys, they've managed to turn it around. Just as we get ourselves excited. Deportivo Toluca. Rosario have said hello. Right. The Copa Libertadores. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. This is interesting. I think we maybe have a little bit of a conversation with our friends at Rosario, shall we? Hello, Rosario. Nice to be here. We want to have a discussion. Let's have a discussion, shall we? Are you worried about not being able to speak the language? No. I don't think it's something to worry about. I can learn the language in time. Let's think I get on well with other languages I could learn pretty quickly. Do we convince ourselves? Do not walk out. Do not walk out. I can learn the language in time. Can you ease our concerns? You've never managed in this country. Let's ask for a chance. Ask them why you don't speak your language. Yeah, how are we even doing this interview? If you don't understand me and I understand you, don't talk about FFP. That's all we need to do. Don't mention Oxford. Yeah, no one needs to know. I've been waiting for the right opportunity. Why have you felt acceptable for applying for a lack of jobs? I think that's what you have to do, isn't it? It was my choice. Our previous manager didn't enjoy the best of relationships. Well, I mean, look. They love me. After a bottle of Bailey, we speak all languages. Exactly. Exactly. I have the support of the players. I will work with the director of football. I did not wish to propose any changes. Reached the knockout stage of the Copa Libertadores. Finished mid-table in the top division. Just finished mid-table. That's fine. Okay. Rosario's interesting. And we know karate. Deportivo Toluca. No, there's no Copa Libertadores there, is there? Independiente. They're not the Libertadores, are they? No, they're just Copa Argentina. Right, I think Rosario has become an option because of the whole... because of the Copa Libertadores thing, to be honest. Just going back through some of the history, just seeing, if we're all right. I'm sure we're fine. Decline and resurrection, that's what we like. 12 championships. The nicknames is the Canales, which means the rabble or scoundrels. I quite like that. Estudiantes. They don't look like they're doing very well. They seem right for us. Evening, Umbilicus. How are you, buddy? Welcome. So I think we're all fine. I think we're fine. I think we were thinking about going to MLS, but we might be on our way to Argentina. Possibly. Potentially. Toluca are 4 stars, but they're also, they're 8th, which probably means they've won the league, I think. They've got no continental football. The season's just about over. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. And we're into March now. There's still no MLS jobs available. Rosario Central have offered us the job. So, right. We might not be doing MLS just yet. What do we think? Are we delaying it for a week? Are we happy just to go straight ahead with it and get some Libertadores under our belt? In fact, our second match is against Palmeiras, then Gremio, then Atlético Nacional. I think this might be... I think we're off to Argentina, aren't we? Let me just see how... Oh, God. 28 teams in the league. Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be horrible. Where even are they? Where even are they in the league? Let me see. Let my eyes focus up for a second. 11th. Played 8, won 3, drawn 3, lost 2. Might finish the season by March. Potentially. How many games is there? 41 game season. There's the... Right, so there's the league stage, which is 27 games. So you play each other once. Then there's the Argentinian League Cup group stage where we play 14 games. Then there's a quarter-final, a semi-final and a final, and an overall league table as well. Oh, God. Teams results between teams, head-to-head's fine. Bottom team is relegated. January to November. So we're early on in the season. 6 foreign players. Squad registration is simpler than MLS. That is true. League positions in the Liga. So continental qualification. 5 teams qualify for the Libertadores. 1 team qualifies for the second round. 6 teams qualify for the Sudamericana. Oh, no one understands this. But this is actually easier to understand than MLS. And then next year, things change. Five teams qualify for the Libertadores. Right, look, we're in the Libertadores, right? It's unlikely we're going to win it with Rosario. We've got £2 million transfer budget. We've got a squad of 106 players, I think. Well, there's a Scotland kit, so I suppose in a sense we've got something to aim for, right? They've never won. They've never won the league before. They have. They won it 4 times. Any youth players that look? I mean, we don't know. We've got Attribute Masculine. We can take a guess. There's a player there for 4 million quid. He might be okay. Maximo Diaz, maybe. Nicolas Palmese is probably another one. There's another one here, Castro. So 3 defenders who might be half decent. As youngsters, maybe. Reserves again. Yeah, 2.5 million to 7 million is out on loan. Right, are we just going for it and going straight to Rosario? Formerly Killy Gonzalez's place, Angel Di Maria, Juan Antonio Pizzi. There's got to be a bastard in there somewhere. Old Tommy O'Connor. Right. Come on then. Let's have a go, shall we? How many years contract have we got? We've got a 3-year contract? Bloody hell. Right. Let's do it. Okay? Let's go for it. Let's just redo the stream title, shall we? Because, yeah, we're in. We're not in MLS now. We're off in South America. I don't know if this is better or worse. I don't know. I like the fact that I've just gone with it and went, let's just see. But 41 league matches is a lot. We're predicted to finish 9th. Great training, good youth recruitment. £2 million transfer budget. We've won more continental titles than domestic honours. Good. That's what we need to do. 4-3-3. Fine, we've got a 4-3-3. We're okay. Will TJ Ball work in Argentina? I think it was built in Argentina, wasn't it? Tom O'Connor is the captain. Nicholas Wagner is the top goal scorer. Alan Rodriguez is the top earner. What's the worst that can happen? That's a good question. That is a good question. And if things go badly, then it doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't matter. Develop players using the club's youth system. Finish above Newell's old boys. Right, okay. Let's just do that, shall we? We might as well try. It's a Pentagon. We haven't been... I'm going to do this as... sorry, I need to do this in case we do a video for it. So, players that are currently unhappy. The youth intakes there. Let's load that. So that should be Rosario Central. Right, okay, here we go then. This is us then, okay? So we're in. Youth review. Centre-backs coming through should be good. Wingers should be good. Excellent intake incoming. We like that. Half of the supporters are core. Reached the knockout stages of the Libertadores. All these players want to leave. So Lautaro Gaccone, he wants a new challenge. Right, okay. Fine. Franco Freires wants to leave, obviously. Oh, he's been there a while, hasn't he? He's scored 3 goals. Lavera. Right, you know what? This is the time for all these players to show us how good they are. Kevin Gutierrez relishes big matches. Agustin Bravo. "41 matches. 41 matches. What are we thinking?" There's Tommy O'Connor, club captain. 19 for leadership. Yes, Tommy. Loads of greens. Enjoys big matches. He's a leader. The fans like him. Can't really jump. Has no international experience. Can't really mark. He's not playing well. Good. You're Argentinian Luke O'Nine. And Kevin Ortiz. Look at this. There's your bastard. Right there. 17 for aggression. 17 for bravery. Teamwork 15. Leadership 16. Strength of 15. Oh, get those two. Get those two in there. Battling away. Leading player for most Argentinian top flight teams. The fans like him as well. Yes, he's the beast. Right, keep those two as our captain and vice captain. Let's meet the press, shall we? What does this mean for you to be given this opportunity? We are delighted that we're not in MLS. So it was that or hold out for a move to America, and I wasn't really feeling it personally. Do you have the wage budget to bring players in? Yeah, of course. Look, we're not going to talk about finances at this point. Over this career, you've become known for a distinctive brand of football. I do. TJ ball is what we want to do. If we talk for a moment about your previous job, you chose to resign from the Kaiser Chiefs. Do you have any regrets? There was no regrets. It was the right time to move on. You've been given this job without being able to speak Spanish. What now? I'm excited about managing Argentina. Yes. Been out of the game some time. A little time to prepare for a match against Cordoba. We're fine, don't worry. You arrived at the club as a replacement for Lecky, who was unable to bring success. Do you feel he can take us to the next level? Absolutely. I can't wait to get started. To have plans for the backroom staff. We'll review things when we can. Any reservations? This is the perfect job. Perfect. Argentinian food or American fast food? Tough choice to make. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm a big fan of steak and I'm a big fan of red wine, so Argentinian food it is, I suppose. Is it canon you've pretended all press conferences using a mildly offensive Spanish accent? I used a mildly offensive African one as well, and no one seemed to be bothered about that. My Soweto accent wasn't very good. Oh, they're like counter-attack. Oh, I think we're going to get on just fine. I think we're going to get on just fine. Let's load our... Let's load our 4-3-3, shall we? Right. Let's have a look at the players then, shall we? What have we got? Squad depth. Lucas Cuevas is our goalkeeper, who, given the fact that we've had some absolute shockers in South Africa, looks incredible. You know, he might be a 3-star in South Africa, in South America, sorry. He's a 9-star goalkeeper in South Africa. He's already better than what we've used. And Valentino Quintero. Yeah, he's not as good. Right back, Augustin Sandez. Argentinian and Paraguayan. He's got some greens. He's got some TJ DNA. He's quick. He's strong. He's determined. He's brave. He can tackle. He can mark. He can head. He's got good work rate. Rodriguez. He's a winger, but he can drop back if needs be. Likes to get forward. He could play a complete wing back, I reckon. He can. Alan Rodriguez. All right, who have we got a right back? Mateo Gonzalez. 4.5 star, sorry. 3.5 star. Loves big matches. So you know what's interesting is if we're going to go to MLS, I was going to hope to try and learn a 3 at the back system. I do things very, very differently, but I feel as though now, see, he looks all right as well. I feel now we've come to Argentina and this team wants to play a 4-3-3, then I feel like we just slot back into old ways. Centre backs is what we need. Yeah, our best centre back is on loan. Okay. Our next best centre back is a midfielder. So Kevin Ortiz, definitely we keep him in the midfield. He can do some kicking. Tommy O'Connor can come out and make some moves around centre midfield. Campash, he's a winger, very quick. Okay, we can have him cutting inside, I reckon. Jacone, again, we'll see what he does. Gutierrez plays 1-2s, technical midfielder. We might need an extra midfielder out there. Carudo. Good crossing, good dribbling, good finishing, good first touch. Long shots of 14. 5'6". He's only little. Again, he looks handy, doesn't he? And as we've got up front, Cavera pressing forward. Oh. I'm happy. Acceleration 15. Bravery, off the ball, teamwork. Franco Frias. Okay, right. I'm relatively happy with this. Given what we've got. Until whenever the transfer window opens. Yeah, I think we might be okay. It's not bad, is it, Lenny? Not bad. It could be better. It could be much, much better, but you know, it could be better. Wagner looks decent as well. Yes, he did actually. He looked pretty handy. Right, so my Mickey, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I've got Libero. Luca Raffin. Oh, Augustin Sandesh. Has he been playing at fullback? He has, but I want to play Rodriguez there. Ortiz. O'Connor. Who's going to be playing with the ball player? 16 for passing, only 11 for vision. 14-14. Play out wide, Ferreira. Right, let's pop you in there. You can have a run out originally. See how you get on. Carudo's injured for 3 weeks. It's fine. Cavera plays up top. Bring on quick. Wagner does look alright, doesn't he, as a youngster? Ikone cuts inside. I'll tell you what, I'm going to try this boy first of all. Ebragon. Right, okay. This will be us then. First match in charge. Who knows what's going to happen? Evening, Tuny, welcome in. Welcome in. It's not quite the MLS that we thought it was going to be. We're slightly in a different part of the world, but let's see, shall we? Do these language courses for these people. Set pieces. Right. Sorted. Went to Argentina for barbecue. Yeah. Exactly. Goal bonuses and steak and Cinzano. That's a good way of doing it, isn't it? I mean, let's see what we got. We got Cordoba, is it? Where are they in the league? They are below us, which is good. We've got the top assister in the league, which is quite good. Kenny Ortiz. Right. It's the Libertadores that I'm interested in managing. Here we go then. Let's see it, shall we? We took the first job that was available. Is this going to be the right idea or the wrong idea? I don't think I've done South America. I've definitely not done it on stream. But I think the schedule is going to be brutal. So we did a little bit of Uruguay, didn't we? But not much. So have I checked the youth setup? No, I haven't. I've just jumped straight into going straight to the league. Could become a star player. Yeah, he looks alright. Aggression 20. 18 years old. Now we're talking. Roldan as well. Juan and Francisco Roldan. Both look decent. Alvarez. Could become a star player. Rolando Miguel. And Oviedo, who's clearly should actually be in the presumably these players should be moved into the first team. It's all right. Right, here we go then. Right, first match in charge. We're not selling this league to me at all. I'm not sure either, Neil, to be honest. I don't know. To be honest, I was unsure about MLS. Argentina, no idea. It's a step up from South Africa though, right? That's what you've got to think about. I mean, 41 matches is a lot. That is, of course, if we manage them all, we might be sacked by then. So you never know. We might be in MLS by the end of this season. Okay, so first blood to Cordoba. First opportunity, sorry. But we do get to manage in the Copa Libertadores, so that's exciting. Stadium looks full compared to South Africa. It does. It does. Yes. We are moving up. We've moved up. Look, we've moved up to 8th already. Flying in the league. We're only 13 points behind Boca Juniors. This is going to be easy. You know, an XG of 0.10 for us and an XG of 0.06 for them so far. See how this slow counter-attacking style works in South America, shall we? Oof, he's gone flying in. Nice ball on the outside. Campash goes down the wing, cuts it back. No one's there, sadly. Vasquez brings it out. Ortiz. Matajira. Goes for it. Oh! It's in! Goal! Go, 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 go! La! 1-0. Flying in South America. I don't understand why we even considered this as an option. Going, oh, we're not going to go to South America. This is going to be silly. Look at that. 1-0 already. Yes, it's an own goal, but it doesn't matter. Right. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. This is going to be brilliant. Do not clip that for when it's not brilliant in about 8 minutes' time. If Real Madrid come in for a player for £100 million, he's gone. If Real Madrid come in for a player who's worth £4 million, he's gone. You know? I have a feeling we are a selling club. I have a feeling. Yeah? Shipping for free. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 20% off as well. Free shipping worldwide to anybody who wants to leave for a decent price. So, excuse me. I mean, it's not been an action-packed first match, has it? But we have moved up to 7th. Just behind those old boys who we thought we were going to go to. It doesn't have to be attractive football, does it? It doesn't have to be beautiful. It just has to be successful. Played one, won one. Right. Time to leave. Leave with a 100% 100% win percentage at this point. Palmeiras next. So that's going to be interesting. Cordoba could be a tough match. Well, yeah, I think we've made that look tough. Gimnasia after Palmeiras. Data Hub introduction. Thanks, Data Hub. Yeah, we could do with some of that. So yeah, first match in the Copa Libertadores now. Now, our current record in Champions Leagues is played one, got to a final. So, no pressure, Copa Libertadores. Yeah? No pressure whatsoever. Play a lower tempo, that's fine, that works for us. Maybe switch him out. Gonzalez starting to get a bit tired. A right back. Have we got another right back on the... No, of course we don't. Oh, we do, yeah. Burgos. Let's see what we do then. Oh, look at that. Look at that guy's hair. Xian. Oh. Full locks. Right there. Obviously, feel free for anyone now to complain that I'm not using New Gan faces in this save. Looking at that, look, see, we're all sat there. Played 2. Clearly drawn 2. We're top of the group. The Libertadores so far. Matajira brings the ball forward. Campage. Go backwards if you have to. Campage. O'Connor. Burgos. Inside for Jacone. Campage. Gola. South America's feeling good so far. Lovely cut back. Campage. Left foot. Bottom corner. This has been a perfect start. Who needs MLS? Not us, that's for certain. I mean, I'm not looking at the other groups in the Copa Libertadores, but I presume that we're going to win it, given the fact that we're doing well now. You know, we got Gremio and Atlético Nacional in the in our other groups as well. Uh-oh. And the group with River Plate looks easy. I mean, yeah, let's ignore the fact that River Plate are in it. And, you know. Oh, they are nicely swept up. Uh-oh. Not quite cleaned enough. Great save. I've got Ortiz as a defensive midfielder rather than a ball winner. I'm wondering whether or not I put Matajara as a DLP there and put Ortiz as the ball winner to kind of go and win the ball back, whether we lose him at that point. Might try it in the second half, actually, see if that works. But at the minute, it seems like this is working right now. Campash down the line. Pulls it back. Oof. Nearly 2. Nearly. João Portugal in goal. Right, that's a good first half display. So let's switch that around then. Let's put him as the DLP here. Okay. DLP on defend. Yeah. And then you can be a ball-winning midfielder. On support. Means he might leave his position a little bit more. Or Connor might go for a bit more of a wander as well. Let's see, shall we? Probably a bad idea to tweak it while we're winning, but we can certainly see how the things play out. Just with new players and with a similar sort of like setup, but playing it more towards those individual players rather than going, oh, there's the tactic, plug it straight in and go again. and it being a bit boring. Lucas in with a follow, by the way. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind. So players are starting to tire a little bit. And then we don't know too much about the team to bring replacements on as to who's good and who's not. So we might have to run players at the ground for a little bit. 11 shots, 3 on target. That's... Maybe we... Oh, we have got to work the ball in the box in. It's amazing that we've not hit the target as often as we'd like then. I mean, we're getting there, aren't we? All the shots are coming from inside the area. 1 shot from outside the area. So again, another match that's not full of highlights. Oh, blocked. Away we go. Uh-oh. Let's make a change. Oh, he's giving the ball away. I'm trying to bring him off. He's injured. Oh, over the top. Right, I'm trying to get him off. Frias is coming off because he's injured. Can we hold this one out, do you reckon? I mean, if this is going to be 2 1-0 wins on the bounce, I'll take this. I'll take boring our way to winning, to success. What about that? Right, so we looked a little bit more susceptible when we had Ortiz moving around. So we might have to look at that and then think potentially he's not going to be... We maybe don't want him as the ball winner. Yeah, we maybe want to keep him as a DM. How are the finances? Dreadful, because it's South America. We're over on our wages. We've got a little bit of transfer budget left, but I haven't even done a coaching badge yet. So obviously got that to consider as well. Lozano, model citizen. In you come as well. Evening, Mick. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Recruitment meeting. Let's see what you got, shall we? They're looking for a goalkeeper. Interesting. Francesco Lo Celso. Got a few high potential players, which is quite good. I mean, he looks alright, doesn't he? 18 years old. He's got ball winner written all over him. There you go. Pressing forward / centre back. Again, he could be all right as well. So Gimnasia and then Gremio. Interesting. Right, what are we reckoning, Neil Fitzpatrick? Are we selling the league to you a little bit more now? Are you starting to feel a bit better now? We've seen two 1-0s. Granted, it's not been classic, has it? But it's certainly been good enough, right? Evening, Katie. How are you, pal? Hope you're well. Nice to see you. Welcome to South America. I'm sure you were aware the plan was to go to MLS, but plans change when jobs come available with teams that are already in the Copa Libertadores. So we're currently managing at Rosario Central. I'm as surprised as everyone else is, to be honest. You've been on a roller coaster, booked a holiday and signed up for a run. Oh, okay. You don't want to be doing... No, that's not a thing. Run the month, what have you done? Is that like a sort of one of those 26.2 miles per month sort of thing, or... South America's fun? Well, look, don't say it too loudly. We've won our first 2 matches 1-0. Right? Including one in the Copa Libertadores. So... Oh, that is exactly what the run of the month is. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. Which one have you signed up for? Because there is quite a few, isn't there? $26.2 miles for prostate cancer. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Awesome. Yeah, well, if you, ping it in the Discord, Katie, when you start it. Pop it in the fitness section, and then I'm sure there'll be plenty of people who'll get in and support you, so, yeah. Do that, because we're a good bunch. So, I'm sure there'll be some people who'll sort of give you some high fives and some kudos and chuck you a few quid. Yeah. Right, come on then. Let's have a little look, shall we, everyone? What are we thinking? Three back-to-back 1-0s? Do you reckon? We'll see. We'll see. Neil says that it's growing on him now slowly. Growing is fine. We'll take that. I'm more than happy for a league to grow me like moss. You know? But we shall see. I've never fully embraced South America. The amount of matches there is just eye-watering. We did Uruguay as part of when we gave up on Indonesia. And that was all a bit... It's sort of where the save ended, to be honest. Great ball down the line. Campash picks it up. Lays it in for Chevera. Goal! La, 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 la. 90 seconds on the clock. We've already got our customary 1 goal. So... Right, defend for your lives now, lads. Andy D'Urso in goal. Oh, we're flying. We're absolutely flying. We're 7th. Ugh. Give us the title. Give us the Copa Libertadores. There's only 31 games to go. This is practically in the bag. You know. Don't go attacking. Don't go trying to score against us now. Right, the script is we win 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. Here's Caveira out to Campash again. He's having a great time on the left-hand side. He cuts it back. Gutierrez goes inside. Oh, nearly. Let's fly. Let's see if we've got one of these set players we've not been working on. See if that's going to help us. Rodriguez straight to D'Urso. 3 shots, 3 on target. 55% possession. We've won 50% of our tackles, 67% of our headers. 33 high-intensity sprints. It's like Bielsa ball, isn't it? Which, of course, Rosario would hate because he's Neil's old boys. That's 2. Tommy O'Connor makes it 2. Right, someone get me Joe Bellingham to South America, please. Campash, Raffin with a little touch. Tommy O'Connor, bottom corner. Right. Should we pull up classic football shirts for a Rosario shirt? Let's see what's going on, shall we? I'm not getting carried away at this point, but also I am. Oh, there's some belters. There's some absolute belters. They're all old, though. Like 150 quid. Away shirts with, like, mad designs from the 90s. Campash. Inside, Frias. Ortiz. Oh, how's it go from way downtown? Oh, right, free kick. Cavera, fouled, clearly. Picks himself up. Who's going to take it? Who's standing over it? We haven't learned our players yet. Of course, it's Campage. He's been at the heart of everything. Oh, oh. Kevin Ortiz taps in 3-0. Right. We can't turn the computer off, can we? We can't turn the game off. Poor Bailey's. This is... TJ Ball has arrived in Argentina, everyone. Right. Merry Christmas. To all who celebrate. Hands up who really wanted the MLS. Oh no, hang on, goal conceded, what? Right, resign. What if we turn up and it doesn't come back? Well, I'm already concerned at this point now. Our defence is shot to shit. Change the tactic. Get rid of everything. Can't believe we've conceded a goal. This is rubbish. That left-hand side is doing really well. 7, 8.0. But Gimnasia come forward. Oh, we're stepping off, are we? Keeper claims it. Look at that. South Africa, I'd have seen the keeper run for it and miss it. Or he'd have punched it straight to their opposition player. He's actually come and claimed the ball. Moving the ball around, nice, comfortable. There's a confidence about this team. Campash inside for Tommy O'Connor. Oh! Oh! What's the word for fantastic in Spanish? Is it El Fantástico? El Fantástico. That's what I'm going with. This is stunning football. TJ Ball is alive and well in Argentina. I mean, granted, we've won all of our matches and we haven't actually moved up the league positioning technically. Oh, hang on. Right, 4-2. Fine. Whatevs. Maybe being a little bit... Maybe a lack of height in defence might be an issue here. It's fine. We can work with that. Let's have a look at the little striker, shall we? Wagner. Let's see what he looks like up top. Because yeah, all we're doing is constantly moving up to 7th. Connor, Wagner, Frias. Frias runs through straight at the keeper. No, the condition's not great, but that's because they're constantly being. Well, they're playing. They've played 4 games already, I think. No, 3 games, haven't they? We'll do some rotation. We're just trying to learn the players at the minute. Learn who's good, learn who's not. Get our best 11. Particularly that midfield is looking quite tired. Oof, pick that one out. Right, okay, 4-3. We can say that some of those goals were definitely because of fatigue. I'm focusing on the 4 goals scored. Right. Yeah. If we start blooding some youngsters in. Right, yeah, we'll need to look at training and all that kind of stuff as we go through. "90 seconds into the match, we should have parked the bus," says Neil over on YouTube. I agree wholeheartedly. If I'd have had my time again, I probably would have done that. God, we've got 3 years of this apparently, according to our contract. San Lorenzo have sat their manager. Colon have sat their manager. Matias Lozano. He's getting upset. Why is he upset? He wants a new contract. Okay, that's fine. Look, you can have a contract. That's fine. Yeah, have the contract all you want. Yeah, Colon, Estudiantes, San Lorenzo. That's fine. Rearrangements are fine. We're okay with that. Augustin Sanders wants a new deal as well. All right, right. Look, we've only just turned up here. Right, don't go giving it the big one about contracts just yet. I need to see who these people are first of all. Yeah, see what's going on. Ryan Watson's in. Hello, Ryan. How are you, my friend? Merry Christmas. Hair is splendid. It stands a bit of quiff. His name is Tony. Ole, ole, ole. That is true. That is 100% true. A pleasure to see you, my friend. Happy Christmas. Hope life is well. What's going on in your world? Right, do we have enough money to do a decent... There you go, he's got one now. And who was the other guy? Kevin Gutierrez, was it? Is he the one that wanted the... wants a new deal. Oh, he's upset because I've triggered the extension. Oh, well, never mind. That's good, isn't it? That's what you like. Well, like a new deal. Well, I'm just going to keep you here anyway. So, how'd you like them apples? Alessandro came on for his debut. Gutierrez can be swapped out again. that, actually. Right, let's risk it for one more match. For players being not 100% fit. Where did you find the in-game editor in the skin? I haven't got the in-game editor, Chalman. I think you've got to buy it. Can you tell me a joke, or can I tell us a joke? I'll tell you the joke that the kids have been doing for a while, which is how do they do it again? What goes oh oh oh? Santa Claus walking backwards. That's their joke this week, which I quite like. It's a good one. So, right, here we go. The Copa Libertadores, us versus Gremio. Other groups, Sao Paulo, University, Real, Racing Club. I thought it was Santa stepping on Lego. It could be that as well. Campaz floats it in. So gets on it. Matajira makes it 1-0. 8 minutes in. Everybody behind the ball. Everyone behind the ball. Zeep, MLS is going perfectly. What you need to do is bypass MLS. Yeah, there was a decision to be made. Basically, no MLS jobs have come up just yet. But Club Rosario are in the Copa Libertadores. So we thought, why not? And yeah, it turns out it's actually working reasonably well. He says he's about to concede, almost. Ignoring the MLS is the way to go. I think it's for the best, personally. Do you know what I mean? I reckon the problems come when MLS is there. So, I mean, we're not going to win the Libertadores either, are we? So, we might as well get that out of the way now. Oh, pick that one out. Krimiuka. Great fit, great hit. Yeah, that's a decent strike, isn't it? Gremio have had more shots than we've had. Okay, right, let's speed the ball up a little bit. We'll slow it down a bit. Oh, giving the ball away. Come on, boys. Stop playing like the Black Leopards. Play more like Kaiser Chiefs. Don't like now Zeep's here. Don't make us look rubbish. You know, therefore justifying. Oh, off the post, and it cleared straight to them as well. Oh dear. Let's regroup. Actually, let's not press. Let's just sit back for a minute. Go cautious as well. Although part of me is thinking we need to go a bit more positive because they're getting a lot of the ball and they're being a bit more dangerous with it. So, are we showing them too much respect? Possibly. Oof, blocked and cleared. Can we even make it to half time at this rate? Right, okay. Okay, we've been doing all right. But I think now we go positive. Go more direct. Slow it down. Let's not group and let's push up a bit. Okay? Right. Yeah, I was going to say right back's the one that's struggling a bit, isn't he? And Rodriguez isn't having a great time either. And O'Connor and Ortiz are just a bit too tired. Which is what we're expecting. Right, yeah, we're going to get a bit overawed in midfield, I think. Got 45 minutes to hang on here. This is not what we were hoping for, is it? Actually, we're going to set midfield attack. You know what? Let's go double. Let's try that. Try and switch it up a bit. I don't think it's going to work. I think we're going to get beat here. I feel as though the second goal is coming. Maybe O'Connor comes off and we put an extra striker on. And we just have the two defensively set midfielders here. Is Ortiz running around the problem? Right, O'Connor's on a 6-5. Let's get him off. Is that the idea? There's another pressing forward. Right, let's do that. In fact, can he drop a bit? Yes, he can. Cool. Go balanced. This might be a way of just trying to grind this match out, because we've been under the cosh for most of it. Here's Campash, brings the ball away. Oh, Caveira's not going to get there. Intercepted, that'll do. Jacone. Severa's tired, so let's get him off as well. Campash is knackered. Ball's through, there's Oviedo. Oh! It's a smash and grab. It's an absolute smash and grab. There is no way we've deserved this. At all. At all. Right, Campash has to stay on. I've taken another defensive midfielder on. Sometimes you've got to win ugly. 100% you do. Look at that. TJ Tactics is here. Going grim. Just like getting players behind the ball. We're in South America. This is what you got to do, innit? You got to be... Sometimes you just got to do those sorts of matches. Grind it out and keep us at 100%. Still 100% in South America. Top of the group in the Copa Libertadores. Now, I'm not saying we're going to win the Copa Libertadores, right? But let's just see what the structure looks like, shall we? So, group stage, second round, quarterfinal, semi-final, final. Yeah. I'll definitely take that. So Botafogo, Independiente, San Lorenzo, River Plate, of course, is still in it. Paranese, Corinthians, Colo-Colo, Boca, Sao Paulo, Flamengo. I mean, there's some reasonable sides in there, but I don't understand. I don't see why we shouldn't consider ourselves potentially available for this. I mean, look, we took over. Our first match was Central Cordoba. 1-0, 1-0, 4-3, 2-1. Gotta be happy with that, right? Gotta be. Oh no, 6 months for Ferreira. He's in the reserves. He could have been someone as well. That's a shame. Right, what we need to do is we need to find. We've got a Northern Irish player, Zeep. There's a Northern Irish player who's also of Argentinian descent. Incredible. What workouts do I use? João Torres. So what do you mean by workouts? Do you mean like fitness workouts? If you mean fitness workouts, CrossFit. And a tiny little bit of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But not enough to say that I practice it sufficiently. But if you mean like, you know, what training or whatever do we do in this, and then, yeah, that'll be different. But I presume you meant workouts. I presume you've obviously, you know, looked at me and went, I bet there's a guy that does some sort of fitness regime. Nobody would have thought that. That's right. Augustin Sandesh has signed a new contract. Lozano is unhappy. I mean, look, we did offer you a contract, but we actually extended your deal as well. Yeah. 4-year contract. See, we want you there for a long time. Yeah. He got upset because we just extended his contract normally. Went, yeah, we'll keep you. And it was like, I want a new deal. It's like, all right, fair enough. Suppose that's reasonable. Okay, we're playing Banfield now. They're bottom of the league. We think. Well, they're 24th. I don't even think that's bottom of the league, is it? I think it's 28th is bottom of the league in Argentina. Is that right? Yeah, 28th. A win still won't even take us to 6th. We've got a game in hand, though. I'm wondering, can we try and bring some younger players in and do a bit of rotation, because we've got Banfield, then we've got a 3-day gap to Racing, Huracán 4 days later, and then 3 more days later it's Gremio in the Libertadores again. So We probably do need to start doing a little bit of rotation, don't we? We've already seen some players are a little bit tired. You know, mainly those midfield players that have been grinding. Campash is now out for 3 days. Moreno's out for 3 weeks. He's a backup striker. We could do with another striker, actually. Okay, so let's see who we can bring in then. Who's the replacements? Ferreira can go out on the left wing, that's fine. Joel De Alessandro, possibly as a midfield, or maybe... There you go. Carudo can go in. Salteno is decent enough. Kevin Gutierrez. Right. In you get. You can replace Tom O'Connor for a little bit. He needs a bit of a rest. Where's our new Lozano? You can go in for Ortiz. TJ Ball meets Argentina 65 or 66. I think it's slowly getting there, isn't it? It is slowly getting there. There's definitely something. There's definitely something. Whether it's enough or not, I don't know. But it's a bit of interesting. There is a little bit of interesting. From South Africa to South America. Via Sunderland. Just pure beautiful violence. I've not even sent them out to kick things either, and I think we need to do that at some point as well. Just when I start to get my Diego Simeone head on, like towards the back end of the season, I'll just start getting players like kick lumps out of the opposition. Yeah. Not yet, I haven't. Not yet. I've got a bastard, they'll see. I have got a bastard in the team, which we do need, especially if we're in South America. Here he is, Kevin Ortiz. 17 for aggression, 17 for bravery, teamwork, work rate, leadership. He's going to put his foot in, isn't he? Like, he'll be fine. It's Argentina, of course you've got a bastard. Yeah. Absolutely. And then there's a guy called Tom O'Connor. Or Thomas O'Connor, I should say, sorry. Who's my silky midfielder. He's the club captain. 19 for leadership, 16 for decision making, first touch, off the ball, 17, teamwork, 16. What we're lacking is a bit of height in the midfield. But here we go. De Alessandro. Aggression 20, determination 15, teamwork 17. He's only 18 years old. 6'1". Is he jovial, virginal, and sarcastic? I think so. I think so. The Moroccan Molina, the next Edgar Militao. None of these players are from Rosario, so we've just left the clubs, the top 50 players. Right, so let's bring some fresh legs in. I love that. Campash is upset that that he's not in the team. He's injured. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, and the rest of the team are upset as well. I'd like to play a player who's got a broken leg. I mean, he hasn't clearly, but you know. Issue would be if I played him and he got more injured, then they'd be more upset, wouldn't they? Gomez free kick, headed over the top. That's fine. We've survived the first effort. It's a big one big long ball into the channels. That's what I like. It's all them so far, isn't it? 3 shots, 55% of the ball. We've only had 1. We're soaking up the pressure. Yeah, that's a bit more like it now. 3 shots, 2 on target. 6 for them, though. Bit of encouragement, possibly. Might have to tweak things a little bit in the second half. Oh, here we go. Sandes. Matajira gives it away. Oh, intercepted by Artelado. Carudo. Oh, just stops apparently. Wins it back though. Gutierrez. Matajira. Oh, off the post. Burgos. Back post. Oh, Ferreira. Close. Right, we're proud of them. Keep going. No, they're not interested about that. Gutierrez is complacent. I'm quite feeling the tunes, to be honest. I quite like it. I'm glad I changed it to American country. I mean, it has got a Latin vibe to it. You're right, Zeep. It's just like a bit kind of. I feel it's more cowboy. A bit of Western vibe. It's a bit more direct, shall we? Do I step up a little bit? No positive. That's not quite counter-attacking, is it? But they're sitting. They're happy. They're happy with a point. There we go. A bit of slide guitar. Now we're talking again. Are we happy to hold out for a 0-0, or should we just tweak it a bit? Let's put that tempo a bit higher. Let's push on a bit. I've got a feeling this might be a mistake, but a bit of nerves from Ferreira. So let's consider Friars. Actually, no. Apprehensive. Obregon. Oh, free kick for them. Penalty. Oh, we were trying to be too fancy, weren't we? We were trying to be too fancy. We're going to lose to 4th bottom now. The good time is over. Or is it? We have to believe in our goalkeeper. I don't know why we believe in our goalkeeper. Dreadful. Dreadful. Why did I start messing about? Never believe in a goalkeeper. Not in FM, no. Carudo at the back post. Is it going to count? Give him it. Give him it. Yeah, everyone's going back. Sandesh with a cross. Carudo with a header. Past Sanginetti in goal. Makes it 1-0. Oh, 1-1. Oh. Oh dear. This is 2-1, isn't it? There's a lot of goal to aim at here. Oh. Right. 1-1's not brilliant, but we've not lost. So that's what you've got to think about there. Yeah, and we've had a couple of players out. We haven't had our first choice midfield. Excuse me. Both club captain and vice captain weren't playing, so we can take that as a let-off, I think. Everyone's out getting new licenses. I bet we could do with getting some licenses. Am I right? Coaching badges. Oh yeah, let's do coaching badges. Right, Racing Club next. Kevin Gutierrez wants a new contract. Okay, Kevin. That sounds fine. He likes big matches. We're going to freshen things up, probably. Probably. Tactic screen. Where's Gutierrez? Oh. Involuntary press there on the keyboard. Carudo did get us the goal, but have to rest him again, I think. Frias. Why is Frias upset? Oh, he's a striker. Actually, let's put Jacone in. Alessandro Lozano. Yes, we need one of a few of these, don't we? So Gutierrez for O'Connor. Actually, no. It's got to be the bastard in, hasn't it? There's Ortiz. There you go. So what we need some sort of midfield playmaker or a bit of creativity in there. This is what I'm starting to think from this team already. We need another centre back. We could maybe do with another right back. Our scouting team seem to think we need a goalkeeper, so that's fine. I've not seen a huge issue with him just yet, but that is, of course, a just yet. What I might do is I might see if they can get us a midfielder. Like a playmaker, probably. That'll be interesting. See if we can get someone who can just create something, because Matajira is good. But I think he wants to sit a little bit deeper than what we're currently playing, and we could move him there though and put Ortiz here and then let him become the ball winner there. But I'm worried that then leaves us a little bit open in the midfield, because he can then go and run around and do too much. We'll try it, but I am concerned that it maybe leaves us a little bit exposed. Yeah. Look at me, almost know what I'm talking about. Almost. Not of course, actually, but close enough. It's all right. Let's see how we get on there against Racing Club, shall we? What club do we go for? Says Triple P. Triple P, we are not in MLS, which is what I thought we were going for. But we're at Rosario Central in Argentina because they compete in the Copa Libertadores. So that's where we thought about that one. And we're currently top of our group in the Copa Libertadores as well. So I think potentially it's working out quite nicely so far. But I mean, we've still got another 30 games left of the season to go. So who knows? It could well end dreadfully. Nicely won back. Matajira. Gutierrez. Oh, almost. The land of silver. As it was, silver medals, or because that feels a little bit too soon, but also incredibly accurate. Jacone goes down the line, cuts it back. Cervera taps it in the near post. That puts us 1-0 up. Up the Rosario. Burgos, Matajira, Gutierrez, Burgos, Jacone. He's got players around him. Ortiz hits it from distance. We're up to 6th now. Defensor, Newell's Old Boys, Talaresh. We're 8 points behind Boca Juniors and River Plate, and we've got a game in hand. So we're potentially only 5. Potentially. Or more now that River Plate have scored. Now we're 10 points behind them. I mean, we don't have to win. We don't have to win the Argentinian League, obviously. Land of silver for goldware. Ah, right. Got you. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, if it was the land of silver, then we'd already finished second. Great counter-attack. Here's Cavera. Oh, goal! Ah. That is TJ counter-attacking at its very best. Everyone breaking from defence. Cavera makes it 2-0. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Where are Racing? Racing have dropped down to 11th. Once again, we're back up to 7th. This feels like our natural position. Oh, there you go. Ferreira's intercepted Cavera. He's on a hat-trick. And he's on the yellow card. Good ball through. Cavera is through. There's his hat-trick. What about that? 3-0 now. Ferreira, great ball. Cavera in behind. Lovely finish. This is better than MLS, isn't it? This is better than MLS. Surely. Let's get him off for a standing ovation, I think. Wagner can go on. Burgos is tiring. We don't have another right back. Oh, we do, I suppose. Gonzalez. Matajira can come off. For Bogdano. Oh, in fact, De Alessandro, there you go. Cavera seems handy enough, doesn't he? He seems like he should be able to get us some goals. He's a pressing forward, which I do like. You know I like a pressing forward. You know, everyone puts advance forward naturally, but I like someone who's going to run the channels, especially because I only technically play one striker, so I like someone who's going to work. Ferreira. Oh, swung back. D'Alessandro was already swinging for that on the edge of the area. Otelado. Oh, that's a bit of a suicide ball. Not been punished. We've got away with that one, haven't we? Oh, yeah. Right, time wasting on. That was a bit of a suicide pass, a little bit. Happy with that. That's a 3-0 win. Right. I mean, look, I don't want to say, I don't want to get carried away, but what I will say is, this has been fun. This has been fun. We took over here against Cordoba. 1-0, 1-0, 4-3, 2-1, 1-1, 3-0. That's not bad, is it? That's a good start. I mean, look at all these games still to play. Loads. But Huracán next, then Gremio again. Talares, Belgrano, Godoy, Atlético Nacional, then River Plate. I think we'll learn something about ourselves at that point. And then the league splits. Because that only goes up to July. Then the league splits, and then we've got the second half of the season to play. So let's not get carried away, because we can't. Right? There's far too many matches to get carried away, because there's 41 games to play in a season. At the minute, everything's going quite lovely. It might end up going worse. But right now, let's be happy, okay? We're expected to finish 9th and in the Libertadores. Well, we are in the Libertadores already. So let's just enjoy that for now, shall we? Okay? Wonderful madness all around. So there we go. Right. Tonight was a bit of a bonus one. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope you have as well. Thank you very much for hanging about if you've been here for the full thing. Thank you if you've been here for just a little bit of it and enjoyed it. I know we said MLS, but it's not MLS, but I'm sure you're fine with that as well. So let's raid off, shall we? Let's go and hang out with some more of our friends. Mr. Maggio is on, so let's go and say hello to Sai. So go and give him some love. Take care, everyone. We might be back in. You know what? Yeah, we're not going to be back in tomorrow. Let's do Monday. I'll have a night off tomorrow night. Back Monday. Have a cracking weekend, everyone. All the best. Up the Rosario Central. Who'd have thought South America would be fun? Not me, but there we go. That's where we are. Take care, everyone. All the best.